Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm an intuitive life coach and psychic astrologer. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check out my website at thefootstepstopeace.com, and all my information is in the description box down below. So today I am bringing you a special love reading. I've decided on Saturdays I'm going to go ahead and do love readings so that people can kind of just check in. Also, please note that these messages will not apply to everyone watching my channel. It is impossible. So if you're, again, interested in a personal reading, my information is in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So today we start off the reading with Orphaned, all right? With the Orphan card, I feel as though a lot of people are feeling as if they're not getting the attention that they deserve. I feel like a lot of you have not talked to your divine counterpart in quite some time. I do feel like that there was a walking away. I feel like that there was some deception in the past, whether this person was deceptive in not telling you how they truly felt. I do see that here with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is usually the liar, cheater, thief card. So this could have a lot to do with, again, I feel like exes coming back, people getting in the midst of the relationship. With that, in the center of the reading, at the heart of the reading, it is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is all about displacency. It's not knowing which way to go. It's being bound by our thoughts. The swords are our thoughts, our beliefs, our perceptions. It's the way that we communicate with ourselves and the way we communicate with other people. And I feel with all these swords cards here, because you have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, I feel, like I said, that there was a definite walking away. There was some, probably some hurt words that were spoken. And I feel like what is happening here is one or both of you are really looking at your side of what happened. I feel like you're starting to take a little bit more responsibility for the actions and maybe the words or unspoken words that maybe weren't said. And I say that because you do have the Eight of Swords as the heart of the reading. And what that tells me is this person, if you look, she has a stick in her mouth, okay? So she chose not to say anything about how she truly felt. Now, this can go both either way, he or she. I don't feel like you got all the answers. I feel like that this person is going through a massive healing process. And I feel like what you're needing to learn is patience. I do feel like the other party who walked away, sees you for what you are. I think that they're starting to see like what you bring to the table. They see that you really are a guiding light for other people, and they're admiring that about you. This is a card of admiration. Look at the people in the background, how they're admiring all the hard work that he's putting in. They're admiring the things that he's capable of doing, right? So I do feel like this person is admiring you from afar. Now, the reason why I say afar is because the Three of Wands is here. And the Three of Wands is all about looking out into the distance and watching and waiting, okay? So there's this emphasis on like watching. Somebody is definitely watching the other person, and this could go vice versa, or you guys could be watching each other. Again, this is a general reading, so I can't really say. But this person is going through healing right now. Okay, this person is really needing to find balance in their situation, and they're feeling stuck. And because of the fact that they're feeling stuck, that they're not able to speak what it is that they're wanting to tell you. So I do see that this is going to be some time before they can probably come out. It could come out by the month of September because this is the outgoing card. But I do see this person wanting to take a leap of faith with you. I do see this person wanting to come out of the isolation that they're in, okay? And come out and tell you all about all the things that I feel like they want to apologize for hurting you. Okay. And I say that because there's these 10 swords that are stabbing them in the back. And then you see this woman off into the background. And I feel like it's their thoughts of this woman. So I do want to say that this very well could be a divine masculine who is feeling stabbed in the back right now. Maybe the divine feminine walked away. She got on her chariot and rode away and said, enough of this. But I do feel like the both of you guys are watching each other from a distance. I do feel like you're speaking to each other just through intuition. I feel like you're talking to each other on a real fifth dimension. Because if you look at for some reason, I'm able to see these as almost like the coconut wireless, you know? And maybe it's just messages through the divine. So I do feel like you guys are getting messages of one another. And I am seeing an emphasis on a rainbow. So I do want to say that whenever you see rainbows, that could be very significant for you. You know, there's always a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. You just have to be patient and eventually you'll find the pot of gold. I do say that because I do feel like this person is wanting to give you a very stable offer. The only thing about this offer is it's very small. It's not something that's big, right? It's not the Knight of Cups. It's not the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups. It's a page. So it's something very small to begin with. So it could just be very well be a text message or a phone call that says, hey, checking in on you, just wanted to see how you're doing. So it can be something like that just to kind of get the ball rolling, so to speak. But I do feel like it's going to be very short-lived. And the reason why I say that is because these two come out. And if you look at the emphasis on the mouth here, she's got something in her mouth here. And then here, she's got the water over her mouth, okay? So I do feel like it's going to be something very small. And then if you look, he's getting ready to put fire in his mouth. So that spirit just showed me that. Again, I feel like it's going to be something very small, and I don't think it's something that's going to be very big at this time. But like I said, I think it's just to break the ice. Okay. I do see an emphasis on wanting to take a leap of faith and move forward on this journey. But I feel, divine feminines, that you're kind of needing to take this journey alone right now. Okay. I don't see like a couple coming together or any of that anytime soon. I really just don't. I feel like this is a very individual journey. And once you get out of this stuck feeling, like stuck waiting around for your divine masculine, I do feel like you're going to move into this 9 of Pentacles energy, which is all about, it's single energy. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles is all about the single lady card, all right? She has everything she needs. She's got her beautiful clothes. She's got beautiful animals. She's got all her abundance all around her. She doesn't need or want for anything. So I do feel like you're getting ready to go on this journey. And I know that it had to have been a very painful journey, and that you keep looking back to see if this person is going to catch up with you. Like I said, I do feel like this person is looking at you from behind the scenes. I don't feel like this energy, that this person is going to catch up with you anytime soon. Again, because they're still sitting in this orphaned energy, like you walked away from me, therefore you hurt me. I do see a lot of pain associated with this. I feel like there was deception in the past that both parties are needing to get over. I think forgiveness, again, because with the Temperance here, it's all about forgiveness. Again, but it's all about patience. I do feel like, you know, with the 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I do see an emphasis on self-worth. Okay. I think that, you know, a lot of the times what people are doing is they're putting all their eggs in one basket. You know, all these women are waiting around on their divine masculine, and they haven't even heard from them. I can tell you right now with the cards of, you know, having their mouth underwater and having a stick in their mouth, you haven't heard from this person in quite some time. So I do want to say that, there are other opportunities that can approach if you can learn how to just get out of this, poor me victimization mentality. Everybody leaves me. Nothing ever works out for me. Well, if you continue with that attitude, then you're absolutely right. Nothing's going to work out for you, and everybody is going to continuously leave you. Okay? So what we're doing is we're manifesting it. I do feel like, things will get resolved in the long run, but I feel like it's going to take patience. Another thing too is not putting all your eggs in one basket. If Spirit is offering you another opportunity, you may want to take a look at it. All right. Again, yeah. Okay. So yeah, this person, there was a walking away. Okay, this says right here, somebody retreated. It was time to disconnect from the world. And we're all in this place of self-isolation right now. So that tells me that, again, it goes back to you needing to realize that the situation that you're in is an individual journey. And you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Listen, you don't get to just step foot into this divine relationship and everything's all hunky-dory. You actually have to go through the work, okay? Especially if this is like a twin flame journey. And in the past, I didn't believe in any of that kind of stuff, but then I kind of found myself in the journey myself, and I realized a lot about it and the healing that it takes. And not everybody is cut out for this journey. So that's why I'm saying a lot of people are going to end up falling off the twin flame journey, and they're going to get matched with a soulmate. They're going to get matched with somebody who is, I want to say equal, but it's not as an intense of a journey, okay? This is a lot of intenseness. When you're on a twin flame journey, you are going through a lot of healing, okay? There are so many, it's like past life healing, childhood trauma healing, jealousy issues, abandonment issues, self-worth issues. It becomes so overwhelming that a lot of the time people just fall off the journey because they can't handle it anymore. I know for myself, I had to just throw my hands up and be like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Because you can't get the other person to wake up. If you can't get the other person to wake up, eventually you have to make a decision. And that decision sometimes is freeing yourself so that you're not stuck in this situation not knowing which way to go. Okay, this person keeps themselves bound and stuck because at any point in time, they could spit that stick out of their own mouth. There's nothing holding that there, right? They could spit that stick out. And if you look, they could actually whittle their way right out of these ties that bind them. There's nothing holding them there except for their thoughts. Like I said, the swords are our thoughts. It's the thoughts of, oh my God, the past, here's the past, will hurt me again. So this has a lot to do with keeping yourself stuck because of the past. So because in the past you were lying about how you felt and where your emotions were, vice versa, whoever this may pertain to, this person wasn't completely honest and it hurt the other person. And so the other person said, okay, if you're not going to tell me how you feel, then I'm going to go ahead and get on my chariot. I'm just going to move away from the situation. And so they did. And they decided, I'm going to go out and I'm going to make something for myself. And yes, are they looking back? Absolutely. But are they healing? Yes. Okay. But if you're still stuck in this situation of you can't move on, then you're not going to free yourself for this energy and you're going to build blocks around it happening for you. Okay. Listen, we are not allowed to stay in this energy. Okay, there are things out here that we need to be doing and not just worrying about our divine masculine and worrying about where he is at this very moment. If the universe gives, you're going to have to trust. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have trust. Here's the deal, guys. A lot of you guys haven't even talked to your divine masculine, and that is exactly what I'm saying right here. Or divine feminine, whoever's carrying on the role. You haven't spoken a very long time. So I feel like there's a huge mystery here because look at her. She looks very mysterious. What is this person thinking? What is this person doing? there's mystery here. You don't know, but you're going to have to trust, even though you can't see what is on the other side. If you can just have trust and faith that this is all going to work out in divine right order, then you've got to be mindful about what you're putting into your vortex. Okay. So it's like, if everything is all doom and gloom and, oh my God, this person is seeing someone else and da 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 da, then that's exactly what you're going to manifest. Okay, but if you can just have trust and faith that anything that is meant for you will never pass you by, and if it includes this relationship and this person, then you are open and your heart is wide open and you are in the space of unconditionally loving the other individual, then things can work out. Again, I can't guarantee that for everybody. But the way things are showing up here is this person really does want to take a leap of faith, but I kind of feel like right now, this person needs to walk away from the past. I do feel as though past third party relationships, all that has come back and tempted this person. Okay. And again, they're needing to walk away from that. That's why they're being asked to retreat from anything that is not serving a purpose. But I do feel like, there's this false twins as well. You thinking that you're with your twin flame, but really in all actuality, they're a karmic soulmate. So you may want to pay attention to what they're putting you through. So if it's, if this person walked away and it was innocent and this person just really couldn't get their act together on, figuring out how much they cared for you and you walked away, okay, that's one thing. But if this person has been screwing around and doing some underhanded stuff, then you really might want to think about what it is that you're manifesting and look at your role in it as well, okay? Because we don't want to continue with that. So Spirit, please show me what the divine masculine wants to tell the divine feminine. Please show me what the divine masculine wants to tell the divine feminine. Well, we got a couple of cards falling out here. So again, yeah, I told you, I think that this person is having very vivid dreams about you. The divine masculine is dreaming of you. Everything I do for our future. So you're being asked to trust, okay? Trust that this person is building an empire for you for the future. And this person misses holding you. So they do think a lot about you. It's just at this time, there are so many things going on that again, it's going to take you having trust, but it's also going to take you, being in the moment and taking care of the things that you need to take care of, working on your confidence level, working on your healing. This, like I said, it's a very intense journey. This is not something that is to be taken lightly. Spirit, please show me what the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine. Okay, well, I got a couple cards. You're so beautiful. How sweet. You are so beautiful. I never expected to feel this way about you. Yeah, I feel like, I think you guys were going on about your merry little way and you had no clue that you were actually going to fall this head over heels in love with somebody. I think that it was a very innocent meeting. And here, funny enough, you're having signs of them too. I keep seeing signs of you everywhere I go. I know for me, I see signs of my divine masculine everywhere I go. He's like constantly there. I see his name up on a sign. I see like songs and visions and dreams and everything else. And there's nothing I can do except for, okay, I get it. So it's just a matter of, and yeah, I feel like both of you are feeling orphaned. I feel like both of you, there's a lack of communication here. I do feel like the both of you guys need to, I feel like you are connecting on a 5th dimensional realm. It's just not in the 3rd dimension, unfortunately. So it's not in the 3D realm like all of us are wishing that it would be. So I feel like both of you guys are feeling left out. I feel like lines of communication need to be opened. Yeah, will you ever forgive me? So again, I did say at the beginning, I do feel like that there has been some deception. I feel like this person wasn't honest about their feelings. I do feel like this person is recognizing their role that they played in all of this. It is going to take some time for this individual to to be able to come back out. Again, we're going through a lot of stuff right now, but this is a personal journey right now, okay? This is not bringing other people into the fray. If people tried to pop together right now, I'll be honest with you, the relationship would go to shit in about 2.2 seconds, okay? So I will say that, you know, if the divine says that it is not time for you to be in these relationships, then it's time for you to just sit back and do the work that needs to be done, be in the moment, take care of your own work on your own stability, and quit trying to have somebody come in and save you, okay? That's not going to work. Be the warrior that you are and keep moving forward and keep working on your own power, okay? I want to, let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have for the on their love life? Okay, so here's one. Yeah, you're ascending to another level, okay? There is a massive ascension in this, and it's taking, look at these hands. Isn't that funny how the tree looks like hands? It's like, you know, you're being lifted up, and I feel like this is a very protected relationship, and I feel like the ones who decide to go the long haul, I do feel like it's going to send you to places you never even thought of. This is bringing in a lot of power for the both of you, but if you guys try and do it at the wrong time, it's all going to falter. So yeah, I feel like this is a really, really beautiful reading. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of issues with finances and career that your divine masculine is working on. Also, the release your ex card just came out. So again, releasing the thoughts of the ex, releasing the thoughts of the past. Just like I said in this card, I do feel like with the divine masculine, he was hurt in the past by this person, and she probably ended up taking his money. Therefore, he's being very protective of his finances. He's being very protective of his family. He's being protective of everything that he built. Also, you know, with the fact that he's not working right now, that has a lot to do with self-worth issues, you know, because they don't have the stability that they had in the past. But I do feel like maybe even the ex has something to do with this, and she's trying to take money from him. Maybe there's child support issues, especially when I'm seeing a child right here. So there are issues when it comes to child support. And so, you know, your exes or your divine masculine is doing you a favor by not bringing you in the midst of all of this chaos that is going on right now. And that's probably why you guys are being separated. Again, I do think that it is time for them to clear their energy. And the question is, have you cleared your energy? You know, do you have exes that keep popping back in every time Mercury goes into retrograde? Do you have exes that keep popping in and trying to text you and see how things are going? Okay, so you're not innocent completely, all right? So you may want to be mindful of that. Other ones of us, you know, very loyal. You know, there are some people who are very loyal because we are on the higher octave of this relationship, and we understand, and we come in to at it from a place of forgiveness. You need to forgive the other party. But like I said, if someone else comes in that matches your energy and matches what it is that you're looking for, don't cut your nose off to spite your face, you know? Sometimes the divine masculine and feminine journey, they don't come together because the universe will tempt us with someone else, and they're along the same line. So we have to decide on whether or not we want to continue going down the journey that we're at, or if we want to go ahead and go down this journey. There's no wrong answer. I think that everybody is so worried about making a wrong decision that they're keeping themselves stuck, okay? They're afraid. But again, I do feel like communication needs to be had. I feel like whatever you're holding in your mouth, you need to spit out and just say what it is that needs to be said. And I think that a lot of it has to do with the fact that this person does want to take a leap of faith with you, but they just don't know how to quite say it yet. So that's why this is the outcome card, excuse me. And that's why you're still going to be single at this very moment, okay? Like I said, I do feel like, you know, things are going to come in with Venus getting ready to go into retrograde in Gemini. I do want to say that relationships and money are going to be wonky, okay? And with that said, we're not going to, you know, people are going to probably fall in love harder, faster, quicker, and think, oh my God, this is the love of my life. But you may want to think about that because Venus is not well aspected in a retrograde and she turns into Medusa. So keep that in the back of your mind. So if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. I hope you all have a beautiful day and many blessings to you, okay? Take care. Until next time.